Mr. P, you're live.
Oh, hello, Rock Dogs. Mr. P here. Sorry about that, if you were just sitting watching me. Well, here we are, Husky Club. We are on our second stream. Let's hope it goes better than the last one. We'll have to see, won't we? Live. You know, things go right, things go wrong. But anyway, some exciting stuff tonight. We have our guest this evening, Nutty Nat. She's here tonight. Say hello, Nutty Nat. Look, she's over there on that camera. Nutty Nat. Yes, Nutty Nat. So we're going to talk to Nutty Nat in a minute. All about her experiences of having drum lessons with Mr. P and all the fun that we have over the years. But to start with tonight, we are going to look at the song Uptown Funk. It's a grade 1 piece from the Trinity Rock and Pop. Now, we've done this before, and there is stuff to be done, as in, you know, technical stuff, and there's already on the YouTube, the song. We've gone through it, but it's really interesting with this song, and I had a couple of students today, and we were looking at the last line. So we're going to just look at the last line. It's really funny, you know, with the brain and how the brain works, and how, you know, when you're doing drum kit, when you're playing drum kit, it's just incredible how the cognitive between the two sides of the brain are shooting across all this information. And when every student comes to play it, they do this. So the bottom line goes like this. We'll talk drinks for a minute. It goes coffee, tea and strawberry. Now it's interesting. This is what they do. This is what, and I don't know why. Don't ask me why. It's something to do with the brain. The students always want to use. So after we go strawberry, and you can see that was my right hand. I start on my right hand. Starts my right hand. My foot goes fee, coffee, tea, and then tea. But for some reason, they want to do this. Straw, left hand. All the time. And it's not just one student. I would say 99.9% of students do this. And it's really funny. And for me to try and get them to correct it, sometimes they go, sure. Then there's a gap. They go on holiday. EasyJet flight, Luton. Press that. And then they do it. It's really funny. And all you got to go is... So I thought it's worth looking at that. So be careful. Who's dropping marbles in the background? Is that Oscar Moscow? Oscar Moscow, stop dropping marbles, will you? Somebody's dropping things. Right. So we're going to put the we're going to play the whole track first. See how we go. It's a lot of fun. Remember at the beginning you have that 3 bars, big blank 3 bars of nothing. You have to count 12 beats. Then there's a minim, which is worth 2 beats. 2 beats, people. Know your minims or your half note. 2 beats. Then a crotchet rest, quarter note, 1 beat, apple, and it's got accents on it. You've got to play it loud, and it's got an F. Forte means loud, so don't shy away from it. Right, can we play the backing track, people?
Good question.
Oh, God, here we go. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And the reason is, I'm only hearing half a track in my ear. It's not loud enough. So, can we try it again? We've lost half the
One
track.
more thing.
See what happens? Live
Put the other
music.
microphone on, please.
What other mic?
This other microphone. Thank you very much.
Why am I doing
I
that?
just don't question it. Thank you.
What, not working?
No, the other way is working, but it's got like all the drum sounds in it.
See what?
See how that sounds.
See live music, people.
I don't get why that isn't working, but I can make it louder.
What, the backing track?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was doing the... So what happened, I only got one channel. So, I don't know, it just cut out for some reason, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, well. This is live music, peoples. Live music.
Okay.
I mean, he's been here 2 hours, do you know what I mean? 2 hours setting it up. It's perfect. Right, we're going to go again?
Oscar, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. If it doesn't work this time, we just move on. That's what they do on the live TV, isn't it? Yeah, turn it up a bit more so I can actually hear it. Oh, he's turned it off. It's gone completely now.
What?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh,
Did you not
Fleur turned it off. No, I just want it louder.
You said you couldn't hear it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's quiet.
Okay, so that was a full song. Still wasn't quite right at the track there. I lost the main vocal somehow, but anyway, we're not doing any more
I
live
just want to apologise for the lack of a backing track for the audience.
Oh, what, they didn't get a backing track
Yeah,
at all?
I've just realised why it's not working.
Ah, you see, live music. We've only been here 4 hours.
We
You know.
have not been here 4 hours.
Let's have a
Not
look at that.
true.
5 o'clock. No, we got here at 3, wasn't it? 3.
No.
No.
3 o'clock.
4. We got here at 4.
I mean, I've had to feed them, cook. I've done dinner for everything. You know.
Mr. P, your child was here,
What's that got to do with it?
so that's not working hours.
That's not working hours. It was working hours. See?
Sorry,
Anyway,
Simon.
it's all part of the
Simon's
fun.
on the
So,
on the chat.
so are you saying we need to do it again?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
I think third time's the charm.
Oh,
You
go
know,
on.
you've got to give the kids what they've given
Yeah,
up their
you've
Monday
got-
evening to see.
Exactly. You
They
know.
expect a certain quality, Oscar.
See the state
Exactly.
I'm currently in.
Is he sweating next door?
He's kind of there's
Is
all
he-
bunched
is he-
over. You know, there's a smell back here. You know, he hasn't showered in.
Oh dear. So are we going third time lucky then?
5 seconds and then yes.
Oh, 3 seconds.
That's
So
great.
while he's getting it set up, the track, don't forget the fill, the big fill. So again, on the coffee, on the second page, second line, it's those MP, mezzo piano. So we start right on the edge, remember? And you've got that crescendo. So you're going to start quiet on the edge and come in, and you get louder, and you finish on F forte loud. Okay, 2 beat rest on second and third beat, and then nice and loud on the fourth beat. Okay, are we ready then? Let's see.
Kind of, yeah, why not?
I think so. I'm
Okay,
gonna wait
let's
for
hope the
Oscar
track-
to tell me so that I can play the backing.
Yeah, sure. Go
Alright,
for it.
okay, we're going.
Oh, let's see if this is any better than the last one. Hee. You can all sing along if we're bored. Maybe we get some oohs in the audience in the room. So when we go to the oohs, we can do it. Here we go. There you go. I hope that was better, everybody. Was it better? I don't know. Backing track still wasn't right. Could only hear the backing vocals on the second back. I don't know. You just can't get the staff. You can't get the stuff. Anyway, we've finished with that, haven't we? Hopefully, all the grade 1 students out there have enjoyed that. Remember what I said about that very last line that you've got to practice that. Good for the parents to see that as well. See what we're up to. Some fantastic performance I've learned. Anyway, we shall move on unless there's anybody asking any questions out there about it.
Hello, Isabella, I think.
Hello, Isabella.
Hi, Isabella.
Ooh.
Isabella says thank you. I think she found that quite helpful.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, she was playing that today, actually,
Oh, great.
and she's brilliant. Let me tell you, another rock chick in the making. Let me say, she's doing very well, and that's very good to hear. Right, so we're going to move on now. What I'm going to talk about today, if Nutty Nat could come and sit in her seat. I'm going to introduce you, Nutty Nat. Everybody, there she is. Nutty Nat is. Can you pass me those books, Nutty Nat? So this is Nutty Nat, and well, first of all, what we're going to talk about is these books. So when I start the kids, just so you know, this is really for the parents, but the kids can learn this as well a little bit. When we start the Trinity Rock and Pop, we use this one. But these is both Trinity, believe it or not. Both these books are Trinity. And you go, why have they got two? Well, it's interesting, really interesting. These generally will be the rock and pop, and then these tend to be more on jazz. A lot of talking going on there in the background. I can hear loads of talking.
Can we quiet down, guys?
Yeah, quiet down, Osco Moscow. Goodness me. So that's the rock and pop. That's the grade 8 that I've got here. But obviously, so they got two doing the drums on the two. Like I say, this is more the rock, the pop, the popular music one. This is more kind of jazz and Latin. They're supposed to be the same exam, but they're not. This one on the video, since COVID, you do 3 songs, you learn 3 songs, and then you can video the exam and you send it off. And part of the exam when you used to go to the centres was that they would look at your performance skills, which they do on the video anyway, and you would get assessed. Well, these, you do 3 pieces, the same, 2 of which are backing track and 1 is non-backing track, whereas these are all backing track. And then you've got to learn, if you're going to a centre, 3 rudimental studies. Now, Nat, tell me, you've done the grade 8 Trinity and the grade 8 rock and pop. What did you think?
The rock and pop is definitely like worth doing to get
For
your
the fun.
skills up, and it's more fun, to be honest. But the Trinity one, it'll no doubt take a lot longer, but technically it's a lot harder. So it's definitely worth it.
So how long did you take? How long did it take you to do that grade, and how long did it take you to do this grade?
I think it took me about at least like 5 times as long to do
This one.
that one rather than the rock and pop.
Yeah. So there you go. So some of the parents might go, well, why don't we do this one and not this one? Well, as Nat says, these are fun, and they're standard songs that you will learn to play, and these are the songs that you're going to be playing in bands when you're older. These tend to be original songs written by the Trinity hardcore players, who are teachers or selected people, but they're originals. They're songs that you're going to learn generally. There are some covers in here, mind, but like the B section where there's no backing track, it's all technical, very technical stuff. Still worth doing though. So what we tend to do is we get to grade 6 on these, and then I give the student the choice of carrying on with these to grade 8, which is what Natalie done. You done this, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you finished this like, and this took her a lot longer. And we're going to show you that in a minute. Did you want to play a grade 8 on this one? Or has it been a while? Which one do you fancy on that one?
Probably Rosanna.
Yeah, let's do Rosanna.
Go for it.
So this has got Rosanna. Fantastic song. All the parents are going to know this song. So I'm going to get Nat to... She hasn't done it for a while, and I forgot to ask her earlier on to try it.
We'll just go for it.
So if he goes wrong, it's my fault, because I should have got to warm up a little bit. And then we're going to play the Trinity ones. So you'll see the technicality. So in here, you sometimes get some double rolls, the odd paradiddle, the odd double bass. You get quite a lot of double bass playing in these. Whereas this, rudimental studies include paradiddles, inverted paradiddles, double rolls, buzz rolls, Latin styles, which are very complex rhythms, much more complex rhythms than the jazz, which we don't do. So I want to show you that tonight. I thought, well, Nutty Nat started with me in year 5. What year are you in now, Nutty Nat?
13.
Year 13. And what has your experience been with Mr. P doing the drums? Is it fun?
Best experience of my life.
Best experience of my life. I paid her for that, by the way.
I'm not going to. I promise. It's not sponsored.
She started in year 5, didn't you?
Yeah.
And how did you take to the lessons in year 5?
I loved them. I didn't know what instrument I wanted to do, but as soon as I started drums, I just thought it was way cooler than all the other instruments.
You see?
To be honest, it
And
is cooler than the other instruments.
I've turned her into a husky, is what I've done. She's now officially a husky.
Yeah.
So we're going to swap seats now. I'm going to put the seats on here. Now, we'll start with these first and see what the time is at the end. Because obviously, when I had that backing track on, then it wasn't brilliant.
Yeah.
So, Osco Moscow, do I need to take this mic off now on my jacket?
Yeah, if you could swap mics.
Swap mics.
Yes, please.
So does Nat need to wear that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Right. Okay,
Well,
Nate.
the Trinity book you want is this one.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Alright,
got.
cool.
Yeah.
So there you go. Nat, put that. Just pin that on your t-shirt or something.
Thanks.
I'll
Okay.
come sit over here.
Okay, just chuck that on there.
So let Nat set up. So parents, what we do, and something else, if you ever come to have lessons in the studio, the other thing that we now do as well, when you get to grade 6, you have an option to learn another instrument with Mr. P. We offer guitar, bass, or keyboards, or occasionally vocals, depends if you're interested. Nat's done a bit of guitar, a little bit of keyboards, a little bit of bass, and the idea there is so that, because obviously drum music, the rhythms are the same as what you get in music, okay, all the rhythms are the same, but the pitch, obviously we don't do pitch on drum kit,
Does that make?
but
That.
what we
Yeah.
do
Is that
what
feedback
we
to you?
do is tune percussion when available.
It might be.
And that's been difficult. That's been difficult
Okay.
with all the music cutbacks. So,
Okay, right.
Nat's going to put her headphones on. And I think the first piece Nat's going to do is,
Oh, this is.
I think it's going to be the samba one.
Okay.
So this is grade 8. This is the B section, which has no backing track with it. And for those that know samba, now samba drumming is from Brazil, African rhythmic origins, but it's usually in a huge amount of 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 people playing with hand percussion. So each playing. What they've done on the Trinities, put all those hand percussions, those 5 or 6 different players, onto a drum kit. And Nat is going to have a whistle ready.
I think
Where's
it's
your
over there.
whistle? It's over there, isn't it?
I put it here. Never mind.
So
It's
she's got to
next to me.
get a whistle. She's got to do a bit of whistle blowing at the same time as playing the drum kit. So that she becomes the Batucada
Okay.
of the band, the marching band. So that's what she's going to play.
Right, I'm putting this on. Okay.
So, are you ready?
I think so.
Nutty Nat
Okay.
started teaching Nutty Nat when she's year 5. This is her last year with me now to year 13. It's a very sad year.
It is a sad year.
But she's off to do a wonderful degree. What are you going to do again?
Marine biology, yeah.
Marine biology. There you go. She's going to go and drum on some whales in the ocean. People. That's what she's going to do. And she's going to get
That's
them
the
all
plan.
playing drums.
Yeah.
That's a new approach. Anyway, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
All yours, mate.
Okay.
All yours. Are we ready, sound-wise, Oscar?
I play.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Nutty Nat
Okay.
playing Batucada.
Didn't
There
go
we
too
go.
badly.
So there we are, a bit of samba. I
Bit of
expect all
samba.
the parents are there dancing in the kitchens, and the kids are going, "Can you stop? Can you stop this?" That's what they'll be doing. So that's the Batucada one. And we're now going to show you a rudimental study piece. So when you go to the exam centre, you have to prepare 3 of these. So in effect, you're doubling the workload of doing these Trinity ones to the rock and pop. The rudimentals again are there's no backing tracks with them, but they're integrally very complicated rhythms. So Nat's going to kindly play one of those for us. And it will show you how much harder these are to playing, but they're not for everybody, you see. So some people go, I just want to play the favourite songs, and I go, yeah, fair enough. But of course, the thing is, to become better at your music, is to play the complicated pieces. Then you can infiltrate those when composing, when playing in bands, and using the fills that you learn as you go. And Nat will show you that now. So over to you, Nat.
All right.
a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be.
That was over. There you go. Rudimental
It's only 2
piece.
pages.
So, have we got any questions for Nat at all? Anybody? Has anybody asked us any questions? Anybody saying anything on?
Questions-wise, we have.
Gone.
I don't think. Possibly. I don't think we've got any questions. Lots of support for the whale drumming.
Thanks, guys.
The wicked nutty Nat. shall
People
we
are
say.
loving the whale drumming. But
Yeah.
Simon says you can't do that in the water.
True, yeah.
You can't do that in the water.
Well,
Wow.
good.
Let's-
Why not?
Maybe.
Why don't we try it?
Let's.
We'll have to try it.
I don't appreciate it.
Maybe we should get a tank in here and try it before she goes.
We'll give it a go.
Isabella says, how do you do the last bit? Do you want to maybe play the last bit
I can
again?
play. Should I play it slower?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
okay.
Okay. So, basically, on the bass, on your feet, it's this rhythm right here. Just like that. And then with your hands, it's called a drag paradiddle, apparently. And it goes like this. So it's a lot of little double notes in between all the other notes. So if you didn't have any of the little rolls, it would just be. But then when you put them in, it just sounds a lot more complicated. So it's it's pretty cool.
Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions for Nutty Nat?
Why are you doing marine biology?
I don't actually know. I just
Oh, really?
no, I just like it.
Okay.
I just-
What was something that triggered you to do it?
I want to be by the sea,
You
and
wanna be
I want
by the sea.
to
I
have
got a joke.
barbecues
Do
on
you
the
want one of
beach.
my jokes? Do you want one of my jokes?
Okay, okay.
Right, here's one of my jokes. I got a good joke here.
Right,
I got a good joke. Right.
buckle up, everyone.
Right, listen up, everybody. This is a good joke. This is a good joke. I've just been done by the tax office for not paying my tax, and they said, why haven't you not been paying tax? And because I live by the sea. And I said, what's that got to do with it? I thought, well, because you're from the Inland Revenue. I didn't think it mattered to me.
Oh my god. Good one.
The Inland Revenue.
I should have
You
done
get it?
a
I was just living
That
by
was
the
a
sea.
bad
I didn't
joke.
pay me tax.
That was bad. That was not like
That-
funny dad joke, but that was bad. That was just bad.
That's a Ken Dodd joke, actually. I always make
We
it
need
up.
some of that, like, you know,
Ken
the
Dodd, if
audience
anybody remembers
laughter
Ken
that they
Dodd.
play in, like, sitcoms. Oscar needs to press it. And
Yeah. We do that. Anyway, it just came to me, just like Inland Revenue joke.
just
I thought it was
naturally
quite
funny.
Yeah, it was quite funny.
She's got the gift.
So it's going to be a sad year for me because Nat will be leaving us at the end of year 13, and we've lost
Yeah.
some good students. But as you can see, people, it shows you what you're capable of, especially if there's any year 5s watching us tonight. And you think you watch Nat playing there tonight, that's what you could be doing in a few years if you work hard. And it is all about the practice, isn't it, Nat?
Yeah. It's a lot
It's
of
all
work,
about
but
the practice. It's all about the practice,
It
isn't
is.
it?
it is.
Right. Do you want to
Okay.
try? Should
Yeah.
we try and set up Rosanna?
Okay.
So
give
get the
it a
book
go.
out. Have a quick look at it. I'm going to go and set the thingy up because
Yeah,
this is
can you
probably
do a
gone off.
password, please?
I need the book. Wait, hold on.
Again, this backing track. Can we improve the backing track because it just kind of went dead on us?
What?
Right.
What's that, rock dogs?
Rot dogs. Right,
He doesn't need a
Rosanna.
mic.
I don't need a mic. Right. Okay,
Oh, the
that's
book's
ready
already
to
there.
go. When we press the button.
Thank you.
Right. How are we doing? Nat?
Oh.
You're all right to go?
Alright, hold on.
What? What's happened? What's happened?
We're husky, Mr. B.
Oh.
Alex wants Numa by Tool.
No, tell him to tune up.
Alex, you can tool up.
You're going to listen to a brilliant song by a brilliant drummer, and it's awesome. Awesomeness matters.
That's enough.
Can we
Right.
check? Does everything sound good?
Alright, can we, before we go properly, can we play the track and then with Nat a little bit just to make sure that
Yeah, we'll just do a bit of soundtrack
before
on
we do
it
a full
now.
run
Make sure
through?
you can hear
Our
it. okay,
audience.
Nat. Yeah.
We happy?
Alright, audience, we need you kind of.
Yeah, leave us a comment.
We
whether
need
can
you
hear
on the
gong.
edge of your seats now, guys. Come on. We need real feedback. Alright, I'm putting the track on. That is playing out loud.
Good stuff.
Right.
Can you hear it now?
No.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I got it.
I can hear me, but I can't hear.
Big, go sit down, we'll sort it. We're professionals. We're paid to do this.
See
Well,
what?
how's it? Hi!
He's going to get me to stand back up. You go, no, you do this. That's what
Oh, whistle.
Yeah. Have you got the Bluetooth on the J22?
We're getting there, Mr. P.
It's in the works.
See what
It's what we call a work in
this-
progress.
Unbelievable.
This is what you have to put up with.
Okay, it's really.
Oh,
Can you hear it alright?
no,
It's
give
really
me a second.
quiet.
Really quiet.
I'm going to get us out the phone.
If I play it with my hands, I might be able to hear. Oh yeah, okay.
Music.
Yeah, that was it. I got it. Woo!
Whoa.
Okay, let's see if we can do it then.
Okay.
So, nutty nat, here we are.
It says can't connect to.
didn't turn the last page.
Oh, you made it up on the last page.
Yeah, it's
Ah.
fine.
Brilliant. Well, there we go. That is
There
a
we go.
classic rock sound. So you can see the difference is on the rock and pop. We do, lovely sort of classic songs, don't we? Lovely classic songs, and there's an array of different rock and pop, and that was a lovely shuffle, and it's a beautiful piece of drumming. That's a beautiful piece of
It's
drumming.
really nice.
So well done. Let's have a
you.
round of applause to Nutty Nat.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to swap over with you now, Nutty Nat.
Okay.
I'll come back on the drum kit. We'll have a look at the time, see what we can do next.
Make sure I don't take anybody out with these cables.
So I'll swap back over with you. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, if we've got any questions, requests. Isabella asked for Come Together earlier, I think. Yeah, Come Together.
Oh right, yeah.
We can get you created a book
As
for
well.
that.
We could do the grade 4. Did we do that last time? Didn't we do that
I
last time?
think so, but we also did Uptown Funk last time as well, I think.
Well, yeah, but there is a lot of students doing Uptown Funk, which is why I thought we'd do it. I'm just tangled with me.
If Liz could not take my job, it'd be preferable.
Liz cannot take your job. Liz who? McFarlane?
Yeah, there's a lot of disrespect going on in the chat. We might have to put her in time out.
Liz McFarlane?
We will put you in time out.
Naughty. Right. Now, no, what we're going to do tonight, we'll do Come Together next time, because I'll get one of the students to play the pieces. I think that's really, really important. So what I'm going to do tonight, and I put this on the text, is we're going to talk about reggae beats. And there's, in this current issue of rock and pop songs, there is no reggae songs at all. No reggae songs at all. And that's a shame, because there's some classic songs that should be in there. And what you have to learn, the other side, obviously sight reading, we learn to sight read, and that's important. I'll do that right from grade 1. But the other thing that's really important is the styles. And again, in the Trinity ones, not the Trinity rock and pop, part of the examination is to learn different styles. They don't do that in rock and pop. So I do, considering it's an exam, it's supposed to be identical, I find that quite difficult and don't understand it. But anyway, so I want to show you the simplicity of reggae, but how different it is to a pop rock groove. So on grade 1 straight away, AC/DC, you've got a typical right? There you go, just a simple groove. There's your simple groove, right? Okay, there it is. Now, the thing is, you've got it on the backbeat, the snare is on the beat 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, with reggae, that changes, and there's different types of reggae groove. Here's the first one, and we call this the 1 beat reggae, and it's actually on beat 3. So it's going like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you generally tend it with a cross stick. Not always, it can be a snare, but generally with a cross stick, and you put the bass on beat 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So I'm doing it here, accenting on the beat here. 1, 2, 3, 4. But what you'll find with reggae is you try and do an accent off the beat, but still play on beat 3. So the simple, it's all about playing simple and building up your skills. So here's the first, the simplistic one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we call a straight 1 beat. What we try and do though, the guitars are scatting, and we tend to scat. The scat is a it's a syncopated offbeat rhythm. So this is what this sounds like, and it's something you can try. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you can see, just adding that accent, the groove completely changed. The accent is on the and of each beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So try that at home as well. Now I played that straight. Some of the reggae is swung. So instead of going coffee, 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 you're going orange, swing and swing and swing and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? So you can see there's two ways of playing a one beat reggae. Straight, coffees, or orange, 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 orange. And when you play that one beat, the bass has to be really loud. Really, really loud. And that holds the band together because the guitar is doing the off beats and the bass is usually generally very heavy and very busy. And if you've got an acoustic drum kit, the snare drum is tightened really, really tight on the snare. So that's really important. So if you've got an acoustic kit, make sure you tighten it up. And you're looking for a timbale sound. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that was the one beat. Have a look at that, practice that. We'll put some backing tracks later on down the line. Won't do it tonight, but it's definitely worth you listening to a bit of Bob Marley. Classic Bob Marley is the best thing to listen to. But the other thing to listen to is lots of ska bands. Madness were mad about ska music, so lots of the Madness songs are influenced on ska with the brass parts, and it's really exciting music. So the other thing that we look at is the 4-beat reggae. Now the 4-beat reggae, as it says, has got 4 beats in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Again, we can go to that 3rd beat, and again, you usually get nice and straight. Again, we can put those accents in. One, 2, 3, 4, and you get that beat 3 coming in as well. Shuffled, it could be a shuffled groove as well. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. When you play a shuffle, what you're actually doing is shuffles is you're playing the drink lemonade, but the lemon is taken out. Lemonade, 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 and you get that nice swing. So that's a triplet bass. What are triplets? Well, a good way to practice triplets is say lemonade, or 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 3 notes, don't forget. So odd numbers. You're going to transfer from your right side to your left side as you play those. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that the right is going to the left. Lemonade, lemonade, 3, 4. Right, left, right hand, left hand. Again, get that brain working. I've done it on the bass drum only, so 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Use the hi-hat and the bass. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use that left foot only. Okay, so there's lots of things there. A lot of things. Now, the Rosanna, that we just played was a shuffle. So you can see that the Rosanna was based on a shuffle field, but a very complex one, and it's a beautiful, and I think Nat done really well to play that well. So there is the basic reggae. We will get some backing tracks on later. I think it's really important to hear the backing tracks and the things you can do, and that's really, really important. Have we got any questions from anybody?
I don't know if we've got any questions necessarily, but maybe just a reminder that some viewers are young children and some viewers are maybe a little bit older, so let's just be mindful and let's try and keep a nice atmosphere in the chat. You know, we don't need anyone being put on timeout again, so.
Yes, let's be sensible, please.
Yeah,
people
on,
out there, come on. We're going from young children to adults.
Yeah, so this is a space for all.
Yes, indeed. Indeed it is.
And then, sorry if I've offended you, Isabella. 11, you know, not young children, but 11-year-olds up to, you know.
Adults.
Adults.
Young adults.
Yeah, at least you're 18.
That's exactly it. So we, let's kind of just be mindful. Mr. P, you've only got 10 minutes left, so if you wanted to do something to the backing track, now is probably the time.
Well, I was thinking about that. What shall we do? Well, we could, if you chuck the Come Together over and we get that set up, we could do that. Bit of Beatles.
That for you.
Now, the interesting thing about the Beatles, Ringo Starr, I don't know if you know this, was a left-handed player, but he had a right-handed drum. So I'm right-handed. This is a right-handed drum set. Usually, left-handed players will everything's round the opposite way. So a lot of Ringo Starr's playing was left-hand led because he was left-handed. I have a student. She knows who she is, but I won't say her name. And she's doing the same thing. She's Ringo Starr in the sense that she's playing a right-handed drum kit, but she's left-handed, and it's really interesting. So if you're right-handed drummers, you should try this. So if you get a bass drum on the beat like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, just get that beat going. Now start with your left hand. And see how fast you can go. You're going to need to strengthen that left hand anyway. If you're right-handed, you're going to need to strengthen the left hand. If you're left-handed, you're going to use your weak hand, because we do paradiddles. What is a paradiddle? Well, as I said before, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. There's your simple one. And you've got to use that left hand that's going to keep going over on the beat. So you've got to build that up, that strength of that weak hand. So sometimes it's good to go just build that left hand up. Here can you? So because it was weak with the military grip, you can get more bounce sometimes. So that's also something that people do. Right, I think we're doing Come Together, are we? Is it Come Together?
We're doing. I hit myself. We're doing Come Together.
Right.
And then if we get Come Together done quick enough, somebody's asked for Riverboat. I think we can squeeze them both in.
Let's have a look. See how we get on.
Right.
So this is the good thing about Come Together is triplets. There's lots of triplets in this one, which I was talking about the reggae. So this is a good one for doing. Playing triplets. They're semi-quaver triplets or 16th note triplets, but the actual song, people generally pick it up this quite quick. So this is how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's put it on.
No one has fun. Oscar, why is it playing out loud?
Okay.
Good question.
We got the J22 on. Probably turned itself off.
The lady has turned herself off.
The lady, the Bluetooth receiver, has turned herself off. So
Maybe
we
it's
just
not
gotta turn it on.
Bluetooth. Hello.
connected.
Connected.
Powering.
Powering, connect us. We get this all the time.
You're not.
Aha.
Can we hear? Have we got?
Yeah, just hear it first. Make sure it's loud enough. So we're not getting a full mix on that again.
Yeah, I know. I'll fix it next week.
Fix it next week.
I'm not fixing it now.
Right. Well, that's really hard to play to that because I'm getting loads of
Right,
sounds.
high-tech solution. High-tech solution.
Okay. Okay. What's your high-tech solution, Oscar? See what I got to put that with? What's your high-tech solution?
Hear that?
Wait, turn it up.
It's up on the way. Oh, fuck, that's down. Can you hear this?
It's not loud. No. So forget that. Well, what I'll do is I'll play the groove on this one because we were talking about triplets. So don't worry about the backing track. This is grade 4, and we were talking about the triplets. Okay, we're talking about the triplets. So the first is the drink, coffee, lemonade tea, and we go to the height. So coffee with the bass drum, lemonade tea, and then it's lovely. 2 lots of triplets on here. Lemonade, lemonade, lemonade tea. So it goes coffee, lemonade tea, lemonade, lemonade, lemonade tea. Coffee, lemonade tea, lemonade, lemonade, lemonade tea. Now on the hi-hat, lemonade tea, I tend to like the open hi-hat. Just open that. I just like it, and it runs over the fills. I quite like doing that. Lemonade tea, lemonade, lemonade, lemonade. Coffee, lemonade tea, lemonade, lemonade, lemonade tea. So that's actually grade 4. We usually find that quite easy, but it's good practice on the lemonades. And there we are. We're talking triplets where we talked reggae. So I think what I'm going to do, we've got 5 minutes left. We're going to recap. First of all, big thank you to a Natty Nutty Nat for coming in. Round of applause, people in the room. Yes. It's been an absolute pleasure. For the year 5s out there, all the youngsters out there watching this tonight, there you go. That's what you're going to be like by year 13. 1, you practice. 2, you carry on practicing. You get yourself into bands if you can. What the parents learnt tonight is at grade 6 in my home studio. If you come here for lessons from year 8 upwards, we do look at other instruments so that you get to learn the pitch. So I've got quite a few students that now play vibraphones or marimbas or orchestral percussion that have gone on to university, doing some fantastic things. In fact, a little plug, one of my students, Micah Baker, who actually ended up in Trinity University, I've just got a message from him that he's playing Ronnie Scott's. So he's in London playing the big jazz club in Ronnie Scott's. So that will be exciting. I'm hopefully going to try and go down, but I might be away. I'm just checking the date. So there you go. We have students that are going into university, some studying music, some marine biologists. How cool is that? So good luck with that, Nat. So we looked at reggae and how the 1 beat goes on the 3rd beat and the 4 beats, and we do it straight or we do it shuffle. That's worth practicing. We don't do enough shuffle in the rock and pop, but we do more of it in the Trinity. One of the things, yes, I do think it's gone quite well, guys, in terms of our technical problems again tonight that we need to rectify.
There's a couple creases to iron out, but overall, lots of love in the chat. So ultimately, everyone's had a great time.
I'll be interested if the mix from the audience, if the mix was good. It'd be interesting to know what the mix was like out there live in space.
Currently, the audience is saying, "Great stream, woohoo, woohoo! Great stream, Mr. P. Thank you, Mr. P. Great stream.
Cool.
I loved it. Great stream. Some awesome drumming.
Oh,
shoom,
well,
shoom, doobity doo, doobity 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 doo.
Shoom, shoom, dibbity doo, dibbity 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 doo. Brilliant.
Lemonade bucket of tea.
Bucket of tea, lemonade tea. See, the drinks are very addictive, especially the whiskey and. So I wouldn't recommend that too much of that.
No.
But the
Oh,
lemonade
for the young
tea.
ones, no.
But the lemonade teas are good and the Coca-Colas are good. So hopefully the idea of tonight was a bit of inspiration. For those that have already had drumming lessons with Rock and Pop, to make you understand, there is more. There's a bigger picture than just the Rock and Pop songs. There's lots more to learn on the drum kit in terms of these different styles that we don't really touch. So I tend to do those once you finish your grade 8 pieces, that we start to look at those missing bits that we need to fill to get your musical skills up. As I said, it's exciting. So, you know, hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learnt something from it. I've learnt that we make a lot of mistakes and that we spend 4 hours setting it up and it's still wrong.
Again, not 4 hours.
Okay, a slight exaggeration, you know, but I do like to wind you both up because it makes me laugh.
133% exaggeration. So.
But, you know, that's part of the fun. That's the live stream. That's part of the fun. Going a bit crazy, having a bit of fun. And that's what the music. So if there's any other questions, I'm going to call it a night there, and I will see you when I see you all.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No questions. So I think that's it.
Thank you, Oscar and Fleur,
Thank you, Mr. P.
for all their hard work. They are fantastic, actually. And you know what? I couldn't do this without them, really, because as you can see, there is a lot of setup to do all this. I do appreciate it. And we are getting there, aren't we? Are we?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think we
so.
are.
Oh, Jane says hi.
Oh, Jane, my lovely wife, has just said hi to me. That's lovely. So, hello, Jane, and goodbye. So, anyway, lovely to see you all. Hopefully, we'll see you again. And see you next time. Goodbye for now.
Bye, everyone.